Hi, welcome to the second training video in the Digital Basics series. My name is Colleen Malley, and we are going to explore a microsite today. So what exactly is a microsite? If you are brand new and you watched our intro to saveon.com, we got onto the site, we looked at coupons closely, but we never got to the point of exactly what is a microsite. These are coupons and these are not a microsite. So how do we get to them? So where we are right now, just to make sure that we start right at the very beginning, this is saveon.com's homepage. This is a landing page if you are not a member and not already signed in. This is the view that you're going to get. I want to get everybody in good habits from the intro to saveon.com. I had suggested that you are always signed in. So if you aren't signed in when you get here, I would suggest that you do, and that's going to be the first thing that I am going to do. So now I'm signed in, and now I get the dashboard view, which is for members only, and still get those recommended for you offers here. So once we get to coupons, or once we're at a coupon, we can very easily get to a microsite. And I can click on the logo here, or I can click on the business name, and it's going to take me to Salon Kristen's microsite. So here it is. It starts off with a banner or a header, and it should have an attractive graphic that either comes from the business, something that we've taken that we can tell is synonymous of the image that they're trying to brand along with their logo, or we use an industry-related stock photo. So whichever one of those that, if we don't have access to an image that we can tell is a branding opportunity for the business, most of the time we do use stock art for these banners, but we always incorporate the customer's logo. Obviously, we would have the main contact information, their address, their phone number. There is an ability to view this business on a map, and that will drive you to Google Maps, where we're able to see exactly where they're pinned. And then from here, we can get an address as well. So this is a very convenient way to be able to find out exactly where this business is. And then if I'm so interested, I can take that a step further and put in the information to get directions. So nice thing about this too is that it opens up another tab right here. So we can close out of it and we're not out of saveon.com. And up here we can write a review, and I won't focus on that right at this very second because as you see, there is a reviews tab right here. So I'll talk about it when we get into tabs. We have save to favorites. We have, like on Facebook, we have view website on this particular microsite. This save to favorites is always part of a microsite. This is one of those features I had mentioned in the intro to saveon.com when we talked about the ability to be able to create some preferences, store some things as members. This is how you favorite a merchant. So now you can access it with your member information here, or when you first get to the landing page, you have that whole My Stuff section down here, if you recall. And I might be so interested in Salon Kristen because this is where my stylist is that I want to favorite them because I can look as often as I want to see if they've updated and they have new coupons and I don't have to search for them. So it's a convenience. Salon Kristen has a Facebook page. That's why there's an icon here for Facebook. And you can see that it took us there. And again, we're not out of saveon.com and open another tab. And Salon Kristen also has a website. That's why there is the www icon there. You won't see the same thing on every microsite because it is dependent on what your client has. There will only be icons if they have something to plug in this area. So if Salon Kristen did not have a Facebook page or a website, nothing would be here except the saved favorites. The only other icon that can go in this section right now automatically plugged in would be a Twitter feed. So if Salon Kristen had a Twitter account, then we could add that in here too. So we have 3 tabs: offers, about, and reviews. And we are defaulting everyone to the offers. As I had explained in the intro to saveon.com video, we want to get the user to coupons as soon as possible. That's why they're here. That's what they're interested in. So the default view is always the offers tab. You can see that Salon Kristen is doing a great job having 5 coupons here. You can have up to 10 coupons on a page. So there is more room here. It's great to see a merchant that runs this many coupons or offers. It's not always that easy for everyone to come up with a bunch of them, but it does make a better page, and it is more likely that you're going to connect with more consumers. If you have a variety of coupons, you can appeal to different people's needs. So we took a look at the functionality in the intro to SaveOn.com video. Since coupons were something that are recommended to us right away when we get to SaveOn.com, we talked about print it. I'll review this again because I actually realized that what I didn't do in the SaveOn.com video was to talk about the unique code, and I believe that I actually left you hanging there and said that I would. So while we're here, we are at the coupon details where we can see if there are anything more we need to know about this $30 women's cut, and if there are any restrictions and what the expiration date is, and this unique code. Again, I can save it from here and I can share it from here. The dislike and the like opportunity from the consumer. Here's where I can print it. If Salon Kristen had other locations, I could check them out. We do not. And if I want to view the business, it's just driving me back to the microsite. So what is this unique code all about? What I want to point out here is that the default print and the default number of prints, I should say, is 1. So if you ever have any customers that ask you that question, users can only print the coupon 1 time within the expiration period. So say that Salon Kristen renews this coupon and it starts 12/1 and it goes through 12/31. If I printed this now, I could print it again when it renews for the 12/1 to the 12/31 period. That is considered a new coupon at that point. So what it equates to most of the time, if they're running the same offer, is that a member can print it, once in the life cycle of the coupon, and it's usually 30 days. So that's one of the things that we are asked. And the reason that we've placed this unique coupon code on here is to help prevent coupon fraud. You may have, or you may get a merchant or a customer that has a concern about being able to control digital coupons, because our magazine, it's very clear that you can only use a coupon from the magazine 1 time. And obviously it isn't the same online, because when I print this, it's printing out on a piece of paper. But again, we know that it will only print 1 time, but there's another variable to that. What about someone who prints that coupon and then puts it on a printer and makes multiple copies? Well, we obviously cannot control that or stop it. So, but what we have done is put a unique code on there. If you watch when I close out of this, you can see this is 6B09. If I close out of it, I open it back up again, it's 53CF. This is not a unique coupon code to this particular coupon. The system generates a unique code every time the coupon is opened, ensuring that it's always unique. So that number is only going to print out 1 time. This would be a way for your business to manage anyone who might have made multiple copies of it, because if you see any coupons coming from digital that have the same code on it, it would be an indication that it is copied. There's also been concern, or it has been brought up before, about internal fraud. This would be a way to associate internal theft, I suppose. If you had someone that was continually giving the same offer, and I guess what we've heard, I hate to even bring this up, but it has been brought up enough times that it's valid for me to mention it, that there were servers at restaurants, specifically, it has been brought up, that were using coupons on every order that they actually had. They weren't from the customers, and they were pocketing the difference. So if the business requires that their staff provide the coupon with every guest check, it would be revealed that this person had copied. So it could even reveal internal theft. it's unfortunate that that even has to be discussed. So one print is the default. Here's the coupon code. And one other thing to talk about when we talk about digital coupons that I really need to stress is that if you're trying to overcome any objections with digital offers, the very last thing, if they're not appeased with the fact that, well, that's great, you've got that unique coupon code on there, but there's just no way that with our volume, I'm going to be able to manage whether I've got repeat coupons codes, coupons with the same code on it. It's just not going to be possible for me to monitor that. So the very last opportunity that we want to give is for them to structure online coupons that they're comfortable with. So say that they're giving an opportunity that it's a great one, buy one 50% off or something like that, and they don't, they really truly can't afford to have, too many of that or more than should be coming in from the same people taking advantage of the offer. So now we can structure offers online with a microsite uniquely, and we should be able to structure online offers where there's some comfort with the company. What is the product, the service that has the highest profit margin on it, where you can afford to give a discount, still makes you money, and it's still attractive to the consumer. So that should be the part of the conversation that we have with a customer if they are really concerned about controlling online offers, that we do give them every opportunity to make sure that we can still market them digitally. So this comes up enough that it's definitely worth spending the time on all of those elements of the coupon. We have addressed that one many, many times in every market. So hopefully that will help you to overcome some things that may come your way. So in addition to having coupons, there is the About tab. About tab is great because it offers a wealth of information or that the business can reveal about itself to the consumer. This is a relatively abbreviated source of information right here. It can be quite elaborate. Something I do want to point out is that the more information there is about the products, the services, the areas that they by locality, the areas that they service, this could be a great asset to them when it comes to keyword search, because everything that's typed into the search bar is keyword searchable. So, all the terms that really, pinpoint what this business does and how a consumer might search for it gives it more possibility to be found on the site. And again, if anybody does go here, then it's great to give as much information to try to win that person, over to come do business. So there's an area where you get to tell your story and who you are and what you do. And then there is an area to put photos, and you can place up to 10 of what should be the best quality photos that, are the best representation of what your business is. You have to go directly onto the thumbnail in order to click through these photos, just so that you're aware. The arrows, this resets it, but if you do click through the arrows, you'll see it doesn't actually it'll scroll you through the photos, but you have to click on it. Hours are, clearly one of those things that as a consumer you want to know. So that's here too. There's more opportunity, but I'm going to save what the additional opportunity is because we are going to have a segment on Acme demos, and I'll show you some other highlighted things when you can actually see the visual. Very last thing is reviews, and there is not a review on this particular microsite. So, but this is an area where anyone on our site has an opportunity to be able to, express their opinion of their interaction or transaction with a merchant on the microsite. And I'm actually going to talk more about reviews, why they're important and relevant, how they're an asset in marketing today, but I'll save that for the Acme demo section, which if you have the ability to sign on to that one or watch that one, that should be the next in the series of the videos here. So kind of save enough information to make that one worthwhile, excuse me. So there we go. That is a microsite in essence. And we're able to, just so that, you know, we're real clear, that every coupon is attached to a microsite. So at every view, we're trying to put coupons in front of our user. And I've already stated why many, many times. It's what people want. But from every area that we bring up a coupon, we can get to a microsite by clicking on the logo. Here's Hungry Howie's, for example. And we can type in, let's use keyword search for a change, because here's where we're going to, you know what, let's do this. I want to do Goodwill. And here's where we're looking for a business in particular rather than coupons. So now we're going to get, you know, only Goodwill results. And if anybody had Goodwill maybe on their About tab, that might filter in here too, because again, we use keyword search. But here's our Goodwill businesses. So now we've got the logo, and this is a hyperlink to the microsite. So clicking on that will get us there. And here's Goodwill. Goodwill's got a lot of great stuff going on all the time. So that's how we, just so that you understand that, you know, coupons are all tied to microsites. I have clicked here, but it's a little slow to respond. And here we click on the business name. So from every area, again, with coupons, we're able to access a microsite. And there's just putting a few in front of you so that you can see them. So again, I thank you very much for participating. I hope that you were able to get some good information about what a microsite is. And please participate in the next, in our video series, which is Acme Demos. And so that you can get a little bit more information of a more thorough understanding of a very complete marketing opportunity on the digital side. If you need anything, if you have any questions, comments, needs any assistance of any sort, that's what I'm here for. Again, my name is Colleen. Email address, cmalley@savon.com. Phone number 248-244-2128. Thank you. Have a great day. Wish you great success.